Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. This is a super casual video. I got my coffee right here. It's it's not normally this cool as it is here in Louisville, Kentucky today. So I have on a sweatshirt with shorts. But it's beautiful. It's sunny. So it's just kind of one of those days. And we're going to just talk about the different kinds of HRT, MHT, ERT. Just going to give you just like a little cliff note understanding of it. I'm going to have 3 good book recommendations for you below. We're going to talk about that. And just to kind of give you an understanding of what options that you may have. So let's get started. Okay, my name is Cynthia Williams. I am a nutritionist. I specialize in working with women 35 and older to help them understand these hormonal fluctuations, imbalances, just changes that start to come, especially after 40. You know, the average woman goes through menopause around 51 years old, 52. And then the average woman also lives to about 86 years old. So that is almost 36 years, almost half of your life post menopause. So it doesn't need to be terrible. You need to have an understanding of what's going on. It should be an absolute fabulous time for you. And just showing you how to navigate these decline of hormones and what actually comes with it and what it means and what you can expect and things that you can do to reduce the symptoms, the frequency, the intensity of those symptoms, and just feel great. I mean, like, you should kick ass this time of your life. You should kick ass all your life, but especially I feel like 40 plus, it's like we're in it. We're in our skin. We're feeling good. If we just didn't have these damn hormonal fluctuations, right? So anyways, okay. So that's why I want to talk about hormone therapy. You'll hear it called HRT, hormone replacement therapy, ERT, estrogen replacement therapy, or MHT, menopause hormone therapy. So first off is understanding it's not replacing anything. You are not replacing hormones in your body. You are supplementing. Just like when you take any other kind of supplement, you're not replacing it. You're adding it onto what your body already has or trying to fill a deficit, which is what we're trying to do with the therapies. So a lot of the talk that I hear is people like, oh, I want bioidentical. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Like, I can't do the synthetics or whatever. And just not having a true understanding of exactly what hormone therapy is. So you basically have like 2 categories. You have, I'll call it traditional, and then you have bioidentical therapies, okay? Both are synthetic. Both are taken from other vessels that are not humans and taken to a lab, and lab people do their little things to it, and then it's magically formed into a hormone therapy that you can take, okay? So they are all synthetic. It is all lab created. What is the difference is the source that they're pulling from. So like for bioidentical, the molecular structure is similar to that of a human's molecular structure, is why it's called bioidentical. A lot of people think that they're actually getting hormones that exactly replicate like their DNA, and that is physiologically impossible, physically impossible as well to be created. So what it just means is it's similar in molecular structure to a human's molecular structure. The traditional comes from like pregnant mares or pregnant cow urine. So it's coming from a living source. It's just coming from a different type of animal source versus like yams used for the bioidentical. Then you also have, so you have bioidentical and you have traditional. Both you can get a prescription from your doctor for. It's honestly preference. Both are FDA cleared, both have regulations, both have been, put through the, all the standards, all the tests, all that kind of stuff. So it's preference. And I also want to state when it comes to that to not getting so sucked into just having bioidentical or just thinking traditional, because hormones affect us differently and everybody differently. So you might start off with bioidentical hormones and not have a great experience with them. don't write off hormones altogether at that point. Look at maybe trying some of the traditional methods or other forms, knowing there are multiple forms of estrogens and multiple forms of progesterones or progestins that you can take. So just because one doesn't work for you, don't just write it off altogether. Know that there are others to choose from. And then outside of FDA regulated bioidentical and traditional hormone therapies, you do have what is called compounded bioidentical therapies. These are ones that you would get from a compound pharmacy. These are not FDA regulated. These have no, I don't want to say guidelines is the right thing, but there's no consistency with these because they are made inside the pharmacy, and one batch to the next batch, meaning like 1 month supply to the next month supply, might not be the exact same. Dosing wise, it might be a little bit off, and then that in and of itself can cause some issues as well because it has not been regulated by the FDA as far as dosing and how it's manufactured and the products used in the manufacturing of the hormone therapy. So, compounded hormone therapies are an option, but that is something to keep in mind. You can go to the North American Medical Society website, and you can find everything and anything that you need about all the different kinds of hormone therapies. I highly recommend that you go there and take a look at this prior to scheduling any kind of doctor's appointment to discuss hormone therapy. Go in, if anything, to discuss, how or what kinds you feel like would work best for you and your lifestyle, because there are creams, there are patches, there are lozenges, there are injections, there are vaginal inserts, there are many different vessels that you can get this hormone therapy. So you want to have an idea of which one you think would work best for you. Like, I would prefer creams over patches, especially as much as I work out and sweat. I just don't see the patch sticking on me very well. So those are the kind of things that you want to consider prior to. And then also knowing what your options are as far as the types of estrogens and progesterones that you are interested in taking. So again, that is the North American Medical Society. I will link that below, as well as 3 books that I feel like every woman should read if you are coming into perimenopause, menopause, or postmenopause, and if you are also considering HRT. They will link those below. One is The New Menopause, which describes the different types of hormone therapies. The second one is Estrogen Matters. This tells you all about the research done on all the hormone therapies, what to look for, the consequences, the benefits, the risk versus reward. And then the third is Next Level, which gives you the anatomy of menopause. So I think all 3 of those are incredible for helping women to have a very good understanding of what is going on, or at least give them a foundation so that they're not just going into this blindly and assuming that just because they feel like, hell, this is normal and this is what should be happening at this time. So anyway, so I hope this was helpful for you. It has been very helpful for me to have this information. It is helpful for me when I'm guiding clients and proposing that they look at this type of thing to help them reach their health goals when I'm working with a client who's trying to lose weight and has got some symptoms and things going on. Lifestyle and nutrition are big parts of this. If you read any of these 3 books, they will all continue to point to that lifestyle and nutrition make a big difference in this. But adding in that hormone therapy can be a very nice complement to the things that you're doing and helping you to feel better, which will make you more likely to want to make those lifestyle, nutrition, exercise changes because you can see the benefits from it. So make sure you check out the comments below to get all of that information, and make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, hit that little bell so that you get notified whenever I send these. It just helps the algorithm and helps to spread the word. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.